Hello, and welcome. The film you're about to watch is a culmination of the project that we here at Wingding Studios have been working on for quite some time now. Now, I've written and directed many movies in my life, but I do believe that the life, influence, and mystery of William Bradford is the most important. His life encompassed an era, and in order to really show what that era showed.
Can you say that again?
Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Is that on?
Yep.
Okay. I think I speak for all of Bradford when I say that Bradford taught us so much. He influenced us much in our lives. He influenced me on what it means to be a real man. Or pumpkin.
Bradford was a friend to all of us. He was an inspiration, you know? He helped us get back up when we were down.
William Bradford was born in Austerfield, Yorkshire, on March 19, 1590.
Cut! Can someone please give him the actual script and trash those Google search results?
Bradford was born on November 1st, 2011, to Miss Caitlin Bowie and Ambrose Jr. at the time.
It was kind of a surprise. Everyone was in the lab for one of those house meetings. Everyone was so excited and taking pictures.
Brad was a pumpkin of many talents, but his influence on the intramural sports at Ambrose was a launching pad of his career as a respected leader.
Brad was kind to everybody, but we really had this special relationship. Whenever Cade was getting on my nerves, I could always go talk to him, and he would calm me down and tell me that everything would be okay.
Brad was active outside the Ambrose community as well. He made an appearance with James Cameron at the Academy Awards. He turned down offers to star in the well-known ad campaigns of Old Spice and Dos Equis. He climbed Mount Everest, spoke at TED Talks, traveled extensively, and made a guest appearance on American Idol as a judge and performer.
When I first started house, I wasn't excited at all. I didn't go to any of the house games or any of the community service. So Miss Herrick had to talk to me and told me I should talk to one of my house leaders. So I talked to Brad, and now I do everything. One day I want to be a house leader.
It was a late night for me. I spent like 4 hours on my homework and the next like 5 hours talking to my classmates about how stressed I was about the homework and about the physics test the next day. I was so tired that night that I forgot to put the candles out in the incense room, and before I knew it, the fire was everywhere. The roof was collapsing, and that's when Brad came. He saved my life.
As we were researching for this documentary, we uncovered the unaired news story of a broadcast media student at Ambrose on the influence of Brad during the peak of his career. We are now going to show you this never-before-seen footage. Roll the clip.
Wait, is it going?
Yeah.
Here at Ambrose, the students have found something new to obsess over. First basketball, then lacrosse, and now a dwarf-sized pumpkin. Administration is currently questioning whether or not the behavior towards the pumpkin qualifies as idolatry. Here's Principal Stutzman on the issue.
You know what? I would love to help you right now, but I'm just off to an administrators meeting where we're going to be talking about planning the next administrative meeting, during which we'll be discussing what we're going to be discussing at the next teachers meeting. So I can't right now, but maybe we could schedule something.
We knew it couldn't have been his health. He was such a robust pumpkin. And then he was just gone. The entire house mourned the loss. Kiana gave the eulogy at the funeral. There was a hole in all of our hearts that day.
Rumors started circulating, and we knew there was someone to blame. We wanted justice, and that's about the time when we got Detective Donna.
I began investigating immediately, and lucky for you guys, I brought one of the local media kids around to record the reactions I got from multiple suspects.
The pumpkin was named Bradford, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm kind of glad the pumpkin died. It's not that I have anything personally against Bradford, but I'm not going to cry if something named Bradford comes to an untimely end. That's really all I have to say about that.
I don't know who done it, but I think it's stupid. I mean, I see pumpkins every day. You know, I grow pumpkins, I raise pumpkins, I live pumpkins, you know. I think if these kids just got out more to the farms and stuff, I think that they wouldn't be making such a gosh darn big deal about it. You know, I think whoever done this, frankly, improved the situation.
All I'm authorized to say is that Winthrop Special Forces units have been active recently, but in what capacity I cannot specify. All the people need to know is we have their best interests in mind.
Shortly after the statements by Winthrop leader Riley England, the Bradford riots began.
Trop concitoyen. Il est très beau, il est très délicieux, il est le meilleur citoyen.
The case went cold for a while. Bradford House remained the prime suspect, particularly the leadership. There wasn't any solid evidence leading one way or another. Eventually the hysteria over the death subsided, and that's when we started receiving anonymous notes.
Detective Donna came across a series of 4 notes during his investigations. Most were aimed towards him, but I have them here before me and I wanted to share some of them with you. Going after the towering TA, you got the wrong kid. You want to know? Let's see the dough. You want to know who took Brad behind the woodshed? Let's see the money. A+ work detective, A with a broken leg, F. That's funny. Really want to know? Then I'll see you in the parking lot after school.
I went to the parking lot after school that day. I don't think anyone could have seen it coming. Who would have ever thought it was that?
Yeah, I did it. No, I wasn't worried about the reaction. I just wanted to let the riots go for a little bit so I could add more people to my lunch detention list. Because I'm lonely.
I think it was jealousy. I mean, the way those kids were acting towards that pumpkin in his lab, I always knew he was a little touchy.